welcome back to Studio Talk. I'm keeping up with the Reggae Boys time again. We're here to talk some international football. We're here to talk about our world stars from Jamaica. How you feeling about the Reggae Boys and girls right now, bro?
Um, it's a good time to be alive. Especially being a Jamaican. I'm constantly bombarded on the weekends with Juice Spences and Khadijah Shaws and all of these talents that we have playing for clubs in the highest divisions of world football, and they're all Jamaican, and it feels so good, seeing Juice Spence score a crack on the weekend, seeing Khadijah Shaw continuing to do Khadijah Shaw stuff. And, it's just very good that we have people representing us at the highest level, both male and female.
Yeah,
Very,
let's start right there with Khadija Shaw because right now she is the leading goal scorer in the WSL. She's call it the best striker in England right now. How good is Khadija Shaw and is it on the cards for Khadija Shaw to be the best female footballer?
in the world,
Yeah.
no,
Is it
there's
on the cards? I'm not saying that she is. She's clearly not right now, but may I
But
say on the
she's
cards?
still very young. She's still very young, but there's a lot of young talent, man, that plays in Spain and France that are really on another level. But Khadija Shah is definitely making strides, and she's definitely one of the best footballers in the world. But in terms of the Ballon d'Or type situation,
Yeah.
I don't think that she's at that level, nor do I think that she will get to that level. However, being the greatest reggae person of all time, I've already said it. Khadija Shaw is the best person, the best Jamaican to ever lace up football boots. I've already said it. And what she's doing is proving me right over and over again. Some people, I don't know, not respecting our women enough would have said differently. But in my opinion, my humble opinion, you're not throwing a word for nobody. Khadija, the best Jamaican to ever lace up a pair of boots.
All right. I hear you. I hear you. Now I respond. But here, man, say Kelly Shaw baller. You never know. As I said, she's young in terms of striker. She's up there with the best of them.
Mhm.
Um, I think, but bro, you say you don't think Ballon d'Or on the cards fair? Right now, she have two Champions League goal. You never know. Man City win the Champions League, they win the WSL. You never know. You see me I say her performance right now, she's having more goal contribution. She's having just as many goal contribution as games. So for Man City, you never know. We'll go to the World Cup or come out of the group. You never know. You see me? I think it's on the cards, and definitely for the future. I give her 2 or 3 more years to really see her peak. But I don't
Mhm.
think she's at her peak right now. I think she can do so much better. And I think, man, Khadija Shah is so good. I actually believe that if she work on even the athletic side of her game a little bit
Yeah,
more,
Just
she
about,
will be a beast.
just about to say that. Work on her speed, work on her sharp movement, work on her change of direction off the ball. Oh my goodness.
Because
That,
right now, her positioning is great. Our goal scoring IQ is great. Our forward play is great. Our
yeah,
link up play, great. Skills, great. I feel like the weakest part of her game is her
yeah.
athleticism. She's not a super athlete.
She's not.
She don't run very fast. She don't jump very high.
Yeah, exactly. And she's not very agile, so she doesn't change directions very quickly. But her
Yeah,
technical ability, man, sound. But one thing she does have, to her physical advantage, she's a monster of a person, and not in any offensive way possible. Because we've seen her comment section how the men love Khadija Shaw's figure and love her shape and love her braids and so on and so forth. But she's a machine, and she
mhm.
really can move through players. It's so weird that I think Manchester City has the two most powerful forwards playing for both their women and men's team.
Yeah.
We see all the other top women footballers. They are not powerful. They are not big and strong. They're skillful players. But Khadija Shaw, man, she's a tank, and she's also technically gifted. And I think Man City are so blessed to have two people of that caliber. It's crazy. Crazy how
Yeah,
good she can be if she works on her athleticism.
yeah, and with the ability that Khadija Shah possesses, it leads me to think if Lauren Donaldson can manage to have a rock solid defense, and just count on Kenny to pop up and give us 1 or 2 moments. You never know what can happen in the World Cup. Because I feel like we're not going to outplay probably Brazil. Brazil in our group. I don't think we'll outplay Brazil. I don't think they are the teams in our groups. We're not probably the group from our perspective. It's the worst group we could have gotten.
France as well, and we don't know the third team, but most
Right.
likely the Paraguay.
It could be Paraguay. And Paraguay is not an easy team.
Yeah.
You see me? So I feel like what we should do in this World Cup coming up, if the Women's World Cup, is focus on our defense. limit the amount of goals that we concede, and just look to Juice Spence and Khadija Shaw to make something happen. The unpredictability of Jody Brown. And that we have to look to. I don't think we can go and outplay teams and pass the ball on the ground and beat these Brazils. I don't think that's the way we should go.
One thing we know we're faster than them.
Yeah, we're faster than them.
I promise you, Khadija Shaw is stronger.
Yeah, but them, bro, it's not their strength.
Yeah.
It's not about them being athletes. It's about their technical ability. They're so far ahead of us.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But you're saying if we hold tight and get them on the counter and use physical and technical ability, and I'm saying I guarantee you we'll outrun them. Jody Brown is one of the fastest professional. Well, she's not professional yet, but she will be. And when she is, she's going to be one of the fastest ones out there. She's super fast.
You know, I honestly believe if Jody Brown wanted to be pro today, she could.
Oh, yeah, she can be. You know, but as I said, women's football it's not as lucrative as men's football, so it serves more benefit to finish a degree. You know, with the NCAA and make yourself more marketable just in case, you know. But definitely Jamaica will be one of the more physically blessed and gifted teams. So I think we can manage to shock a few teams. You know, I'm not very optimistic on getting out of the zone because of how difficult it is, but we definitely possess the ability to put on a show in down under.
Yeah, and after the camp that we had in America, the squad list is out. And we're going to go through it and see if there are any notable omissions or anybody we're excited to see. Our goalkeepers, Lyle Brooks, Sydney Snyder, Rebecca Spencer. Somebody's missing.
What for goalkeeper?
Yeah.
The Guyanese, the Grenadian / Jamaican goalkeeper. But she wasn't called up the last time either.
Yeah, it was Lyle Brooks last time.
Yeah, she wasn't called up last time either. I don't remember her name, but you know when she played, she wasn't super impressive. She's not very athletic, and this girl Brooks is a young one for the future. So I think just like how they carried Donovan Ricketts and they carried Andre Blake, you know, I think they're carrying her just the same. You know, to have her under
and Yasmin Jameson also.
Yasmin Jameson.
Jameson.
Yeah, that's the girl that was. Yeah, she's not as young as Brooks. Yasmin Jameson would have played with them throughout the whole qualifying process, but in the last friendly match, I saw that Yasmin Jameson was omitted and Brooks was given a chance. I saw Brooks warming up both before, and then I saw her doing some personal work with the goalkeeping coach after. I don't think she's as technically gifted as Yasmin Jameson. However, Brooks is tall and lanky, and she's young. And I think maybe they're thinking about seeding Rebecca Spencer is no spring chicken. Sydney Snyder this is her second World Cup cycle. You know, they're both like I'm seeing a goalkeeper, so I think they're looks along the way.
If we're ever in a penalty shootout, we will probably see a goalkeeper substitution to Sydney Snyder. Because she can save a penalty.
Yeah, she can.
You know, so that's a good thing to have. I don't think she's pushing Rebecca Spencer for the World Cup spot, though. I think Rebecca Spencer is starting.
I think Rebecca Spencer is one of our captains. I will go as far as to say that Rebecca Spencer is one of the leaders of this team. You know, and I wouldn't be surprised to see if there were any mishaps. Obviously, there are some players who would have been playing for much longer than Rebecca Spencer. But Rebecca Spencer is one of the best players on this team, without a doubt. You know, and her quality and her leadership speaks for itself. Like we're down by the field and we can hear how much of a leader Rebecca Spencer is on that team. And she's a very good goalkeeper. Technically sound, very good on her feet. Everything that you could want for but 5 or so inches. Rebecca Spencer is very good and Sydney Schneider won't be pushing her. And I think Yasmin Jameson's omissions for the past 2 call-ups is simply because this Brooks girl, she's a young one, she's tall and she's for the future. I do think Jameson a better goalkeeper though.
I don't believe so. But let's go to
I was watching Brooks after the game while they were doing the while the goalkeeper coach was working with her. And she did both in Montego Bay and at National Stadium, and she did not impress me at all. As compared to Yasmin Jameson, she didn't look bad ever. So, but she younger. You know it go. You're younger. We already have Becky and Sydney. Carry the young youth. You get me? I said they were goalkeepers better than Donovan Ricketts for the World Cup, but they carried him because they knew that he was the future.
Yeah. Denisha Blackwood, Satara Murray, Ryan Sampson, Alison and Chantal Swaby, Simon Wilson, Victoria Williams. Not seeing our former captain on the list, Kanya Plummer. Maybe she's not, quite up there. As she was there in the Paraguay friendlies. The coach said that he just wanted to see where she's at. She's the captain after all. So it's they kind of have to be a bit more forgiving with females.
He did say in the interview very aggressively towards me that Khadija Shah is the captain.
Yeah.
He made that very clear. So please don't disrespect Khadija Shah.
No, not at all. I said the former captain. I was kind of looking forward to, because he also said, I remember him saying in the interview that he wanted to see where Kanya is. She had a kid and she's coming back. I can say that she's not quite there yet, so she's not included in this squad. Rachel Jones, excited for that one. That was the name that I was looking for. Rachel Jones came on in the 2 games against Paraguay, and she changed the game. I remember 18, bro. So I was excited to see Rachel Jones. I feel like on those flanks, she's going to give somebody some trouble. I feel like that right flank spot, I don't think Billy Gay lock it down yet. I don't think anybody lock it down yet. Sometimes we see Trudy Carter out there. Yeah. Rachel Jones can steal that spot. I feel like Jody Brown have the other spot, but Rachel Jones can say something about that. Trudy Carter, McNamara, Havana Salone, Jules Spence, Bailey Gale, and Tierney Wiltshire. Some names that we're already familiar with. Jody Brown, Primus, China Matthews, she impressed last time I saw her. 2 against Paraguay. Khadija Shah, first name on the paper. Cameron Simmons, Kiki Van Zanten. Did we see Kiki against Paraguay?
No, the college players didn't come that time.
Right.
So there was no Jody Brown, there was no Kiki Van Zanten, there was no a few other.
Yeah, we also didn't see Shadi, and Shadi is not in this one either.
Well, that's an omission. And my favorite reggae girl, Marlo.
Yeah, Marlo is not in it.
Miss Marlo, we miss you on the team.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not seeing a couple names, but man, I just want the best squad. Like the reggae boys, for the reggae girls, I just want the best squad. Listen me, so people, this is our reggae girls squad. At the moment, hopefully them can, go to that 4-team tournament and play well and ramp up towards the World Cup. But it is what it is. Ready for some? Oh, we have more to talk about. Whisper. We're hearing that Whisper is going on. It's keeping up with Reggae Boys, people. So we still have to talk about some more Reggae Boys.
Is Whisper Reggae Boy?
Man, he's as close to Reggae Boy as he can get without being a Reggae Boy. So let's call him a Reggae Boy. We're hearing that Whisper is going on trials the Newcastle. I'm not sure of the details. I'm not sure how easy that is. I know that it's not easy at all to go to England before 18 or even after 18. It's not easy.
If he can get an academy contract, it is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. The issue with a lot of these players is that too young. They're too old to get academy contracts, and nobody wants to sign them on a pro contract. So if he's good enough to get into the academy right before, he does not worry about the work permit situation. No, after he graduates from the academy, they'll have to figure that out. They'll have to figure that out because then you need a work permit.
Say in England, there's a thing called homegrown talent. You don't need to necessarily be born in England, but you need to be able to their academy set up for a while, before a certain age, and then they can classify as a homegrown talent.
Exactly.
You see me? So who knows? Man, I'm excited for this. I'm not sure, how the specifics of it. Probably get a talk with other Richard Zarkirk Butler in a few and see what if they can give us an update. But this is exciting. As I always say, people, Whisper is going to be a pro. He definitely has the pro talent.
It's up to him which level of pro he wants to be at. It can be, you can be USL, and I genuinely think he can be Premier League.
Yeah.
Up to the Sean Richards at this point.
Yeah. I like it. And this would be a good move.
Yeah.
This would be a super move. And Newcastle is a club going in a certain direction. They are going up and you want to be on that train. So you never know. Dujan Richards, we ask if he's the next Jamaican superstar. Let's see, people. Let's see. Who else in terms of Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls they want to talk about, bro?
Just the usual suspects, the Leon Bailey getting starts, the Bobby Reed getting starts, just the usual suspects. We heard about Lambasaka.
Damian Lowe to Philly, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a move. That's interesting. I think that's an upgrade for them. And look, considering that
Of course, that's an upgrade.
Though Inter Miami, well, you'd say Inter Miami is a
Inter
nice.
Miami barely made the playoffs last year, bro.
Yeah, but Inter Miami is, run by Beckham and they're in talks to get Lionel Messi and they have all the star power. Let's face it, Inter Miami has more stars than Philadelphia Union.
Yeah, they do. They have the names. They have
Yeah,
the names, and last year they were struggling, man. Barely
yeah,
made the playoffs. But Philly is the team right now. Philly is the team that you want to go to.
for sure.
Especially being familiar. Your captain is already there. I don't know. I think there was a phone call there. Them say you want a defender. They probably look to Blakey and Blakey and say, yo, we know a defender. You see me?
No,
You
but
never know.
Damian Lillard, when he plays in the MLS, he
He's a
performs well.
standout.
Exactly.
He's a
So I
standout.
think Philadelphia Union would do good to have a nice central defender as Damian Lillard, and this will just make the Union even more interesting to watch.
Yeah, and he's one of the better defenders in the MLS also, making the team of the week a couple times, scoring goals and just being a good defender all around. Being one of the best nominated in the awards, for the one of the best defenders in CONCACAF. So why not? Why not Philly? I like the move. Who else? Who else? Alex Marshall played his first game for Portmore United. Something to mention. He's a reggae boy, bro. He's a reggae boy. But yeah, people, this is keeping up with the reggae boys at this point. We just mention something. People, give us some updates. Your favorite reggae boy. Tell us what is going on with them. Every episode I come at me and say what's going on with Junior Flemings, bro. And I still can't know. We need a contact. We need to find out what's going on. But people, this is keeping up with the reggae boys. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. We are going to move on to some Premier League talk. We're enjoying Premier League right now. It's so good to be an Arsenal fan. And we're going to speak about the Premier League. Keep up with the Reggae Boys. Do the talk. Next segment after this.